Hey guys, Liam Caddison here. This is the final episode for The Flash Season 6. Of course, we've spoken about how premature that is, with this being episode 19, but I think they said that we're still going to have some kind of cliffhanger, just not the one idealized. So I am really excited to see what elements are going to conclude potentially with this abrupt finale and what's going to get carried over into Season 7. I have my expectations. I think I said in my episode 17 reaction that I have certain ideas about how I think this season's going to end, but we shall wait and see about that one. But it should be very exciting anyways. Eva is ready to wage war against her husband, and yeah, we have, of course, the mission to bring Iris out of the Mirrorverse as well. So it's going to be very, very exciting to see what happens with this episode. Last episode, phenomenal stuff, especially with the integration of Godspeed and Pied Piper as well, and how we are kind of trying to slowly get Hartley back on the redemptive path after all hope was lost thanks to Crisis. So, and how that altered things with his his interaction with the Flash. So, yeah, yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I think this season has been probably one of my favorites, and I think there's a few reasons why, but I think Eric Wallace especially has done a very incredible job since he's the new showrunner. He's done a very good job at bringing these really intense and I don't know, immersive stories into Season 6 with the two pods for the villains. They've worked well, and the villains themselves have been really incredible. I've really loved Bloodwork, and I can't express how much I think this Mirror Master is an improvement is like an improvement tenfold, maybe 100-fold, over the Season 3 incarnation. So, and how this show has explored pre-crisis and post-crisis elements have been really great stuff. So, I do think that this season has been an absolute treat, and like I said, I think it's personally one of my favorite ones out of the entire series so far. So that's awesome stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see what elements are going to get thrown into Season 7. That said, let's get into the finale of The Flash Season 6. Let's go.
We began by dismantling everything that
You should be reported for murder, Eva, because you killed it with that suit.
Success is assured.
Damn, that suit, though.
He does have to deal with Black Hole.
So, find Black Hole, find Eva.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea where to start?
Actually, no.
That's basically it.
Maybe.
Oh!
Ralph.
Where'd you get that? Sue gave it to me.
She gave you that. She gave that to you.
She gave that to me. And it turns
Very
out that Black Hole's
dodgy, isn't
logo
it?
is
Bringing that out in the open.
inside.
Dude, there's serious UV energy coming off that thing, can I?
I made us a couple of coffees.
I hate coffee.
No coffee.
Guys, we're in.
I hate Allegra now. I'm
I'm
kidding.
More like 5.
They were all stabbed.
By a mirror bayonet, I'm guessing.
Yikes.
You still don't get it, do you? Carver was there that night.
Ooh, oh, yeah, there we
He
go.
let the mirror keep her.
I had a feeling
He didn't to rescue her. Instead, he sold her
that
to
was
the highest
what
bidder
happened to her.
for weapons, blackmail, or worse. And that is why Carver is a dead man.
From my wife's office a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, Barry.
You knew Iris was abducted. Your wife was a problem. Her disappearance was
Well, you're a bit of a problem too, but we
What
don't
happened to my wife?
The same thing that happened to my Eva.
publicly announce it.
She's gone. They both are.
No.
And I don't need protecting.
Give Captain West my best.
You know what? He's starting to hesitate, isn't he? If he doesn't need protect him, let him be. He's bold.
I know. We'll have to go find him ourselves.
I think with this being in the Mirrorverse, his suit would be the Reverse Flash.
Carver don't have hearts to change.
Agreed. But my parents are safe. And I can finally go home.
I don't understand. If we agreed...
Enough, Slick. You really want to help me?
This is too hopeful.
Leave us in peace.
No, but we gotta get this ship rolling. Yeah, I think I would start destroying mirrors.
Hello, Kimio. Should we do this the easy way or the hard way?
Oh lord, this is the window, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
I need your
Rude, you didn't even like knock.
Federal protection, the full Joe West treatment.
What happened to your killer minions?
Eva got to them first, didn't she?
You gonna help me or not?
You first, you
Look,
have to
get
admit
me
how
into
wrong you are.
protection And Joe can get out of it. One call from me and he's sleeping in his own bed tonight.
You're a pretty awesome human being. One I'd like to get to know a lot better. I'd like that too.
Building bridges.
What
Yay.
is taking so long? He's a bad man. Bring Iris home. Get your life back. Are
This
we
is
doing
not-
this or what?
This is not the time to be testing people.
On my neck, what the hell?
Nash! Oh!
I know would never have considered that deal.
Because Iris is his home.
What is that device? And how much do you want for it?
It's not for sale, dirtbag.
Piss off!
Oh, please. Everyone has a price.
Hey, listen, we just saved
Yeah,
your
no, I
future, so
hear
why
ya.
don't you put a sock in it until we can figure out what to do with you?
Yeah, you don't get to be in Star Labs and flaunt your mouth like you're a hotshot.
What do you think Iris will say when you tell her you traded another person's life to save her?
That's it, isn't it? I mean, Iris is his home. But Nash has got a point. Like, it's still another life at the end of the day, no matter how much of a dickbag he is.
After I saw what happened to your wife, I had it coated with protective nanites. I thought
Courtesy of Ray
action would
Palmer.
call it-
Because you're gonna kill him. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Carver's never gonna let my parents go.
I mean, it's a popular day to be Joseph.
The only way it ends.
You gotta listen to me. There is always another way. Do you understand what happens
don't have to be a
if you
killer.
kill Carver? Every time you look in the mirror, you won't recognize the person looking back. You lose yourself.
Why do you care?
Because I
Oh,
believe
that's
in
so
you.
poignant.
Eva's coming for you, Carver. And we're going to make sure no one gets in her way.
Oh, this is tense. Yeah, you guys are dead. This is tense. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Damn! Eva's killing it!
Success is assured.
Oh, I love that transition.
Well, how do we get them off? You just gotta increase internal temperature, overload the cells, Allegra.
Already on it.
She's good. What are you gonna do? I don't know, I'm making it up as I go.
It's better that way. Oh!
No por mí, yo estaba sola. Yo nunca tuve una oportunidad.
Now you do.
Es culpa tuya, prima.
Oh, shh! Holy damn! So,
You came back.
oh shit!
No! What don't you understand? He's not worth saving!
Maybe.
But he's a hero.
It's not your decision.
You're not God.
Yes, it is.
Lord! Oh, shit.
I've never felt more alive.
You're not even.
She's changed. Oh, boy. Well, she got what she wanted.
Sorry you had to see that. But together we could. We're on the same side.
Yeah, you just killed someone and he doesn't do that.
Got it.
So, I don't think your interests align.
No, I like it. It'll be good. All right. 1, 2.
Stand down. Joseph is dead.
The job's done.
And you and your little friends are trespassing, so run along now, Barry. Before I have to call the police.
Jesus, she is cold. I love her. I love her. She is just so cold.
For Carver's murder.
What a bitch! What a bitch!
Godspeed Thawne is because speed isn't what drives you. It's love.
But speed helped against them.
That's your true force. And there is nothing artificial about that. So as long as you stay true to yourself.
Whitewater rafting trip to take.
I'm holding you to that.
She says she can't wait.
Got this, Katie.
That's trying to kill you kicks the bucket. They lift the protection detail.
That makes sense.
Nash.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, just in time. Team needs you now more than ever.
Well, let's go save some people we love.
Damn. Nice.
I can't believe I just did that. Holy frack, Iris, you can control this place.
Oh no. Iris. No, honey. Well, that... Ah! Those infamous 3 words will always be the death of me. No matter what show it is. Yeah, but that's not good. And of course I had room to feel concerned for Iris. There we go. So, oh god, it's Infinity War all over again. She just... nah, but, yeah, I thought that was a really, like, for what they could do, I thought, in terms of finales, that was pretty tense and pretty juicy. I liked how that, like, I did like how that episode became a finale. Even though it wasn't intentional, it still provided to be a very good example for a finale. The villain succeeded in their goal and has amplified, carrying over to the next season. Which, I don't think this show has had, like, a villain transition from one season to another. And originally, whereas Eva possibly may have been defeated by the end of season 7, I still like the fact that she gets to carry over into season 7. So, as well as her act. So, it's really, really good stuff. But, So, in terms of finales, abrupt finales, should I say, I thought that was good, given what they were given the circumstances and how they molded the last episode into a makeshift finale. I thought they did pretty good in terms of displaying some of the intensity and the mystique that will leave us wondering what's going to happen next as we transition into season 7. Especially Iris, who has disappeared. Either she's gone to the hospital where Sig is located, or she's been freed. That's my 2 guesses regarding what's happening with Iris, but she's molding in more with the she's molding in more with the Mirrorverse. So it's as we saw at the end, she spent so much time. I think she spent a couple of hours trying to pinpoint the heat signature, and it was the dissonance that it was getting the better of her. So yeah, it's not going good, is it? As I said though, I had my worries regarding Iris's state in the Mirrorverse the longest, because she spent a hell of a long time there. She spent like several episodes there, and it's slowly going to be getting to her, especially since she is basically, well, she's not on her own. She had Camilla there, but yeah, it's gonna get to her, and we're seeing the ramifications of that, and it's really heartbreaking. So I am just wondering how much of Iris will have changed when she returns to the real world. But we'll wait and see about that one. But yeah, like I said, I thought in terms of a makeshift finale, this was pretty good. It had a lot of intensity. It had some dramatics that went down with Joseph being killed, and meaning that Eva succeeded in her goal. And in terms of her character, she's ascended. She's ascended as a villain. Like I said, she's just attained what she wanted to do, which was to get rid of Joseph. And now Team Flash is taking a bit more of a cautious step regarding her, because she's a killer, and she, even though she doesn't see herself being enemies with the Flash, the Flash sees her as a dangerous target that needs to be stopped. So I am really I did really like the fact that not just her character has elevated with this episode, with her achieving her goal, and now she has control of McCulloch Tex again. So yeah, not just that, as well as the fact that she pinned the murder on Sue, which is going to be very interesting to see how season 7 handles her character, but also like just her character in general. I've already said at the introduction that I really like this incarnation of Mirror Master 100 times better than the season 3 incarnation, and I think this episode went and justified those claims, especially with the fact that like she's so cold, she's so sinister, and she's just played fantastically. And not just that though, but she is so ruthless. Like when you saw those shards pierce Barry, it was very gnarly. And not just that though, but she pushed through some of the shards to kill Joseph. And yeah, she's just like, she's shown signs of manipulation to Iris. She's shown signs of courtesy as well to Joseph's to those three, Esperanza, Sunshine, and I can't remember the other one's name, but yeah, like she's shown kindness and courtesy to them because she gave them a choice. I first thought that she made duplicates, but I think they made mention about them wanting to deal with Joseph anyways before they got abducted. So yeah, but yeah, Joseph really didn't give them a choice. We saw Esperanza's flashback when she was tortured, and that was really, really powerful stuff as well. Just to go into the pain and show how Eva has liberated these people from Joseph. Like, Joseph gave them no choice really at the end of the day, but Eva made sure that they were given a choice. So they tend to look at Eva a bit more with kindness because of the fact that she's given them that choice that Joseph never gave them. So I am really loving Eva's characterization. She's a fantastic addition. She's a fantastic main villain. And yeah, I mean, I really haven't liked a new addition into the main villain. I guess since I would say Savitar, but things got a bit like fell apart there, like towards the end. She's easily one of the best villains, main villains, should I say, for the Flash, in my opinion. Um, just with how she's presented, how she's written, and she's managed to achieve her goals. So that is really incredible. And even though I'm sure she would have been dealt with in the final few episodes of season 6 originally, I'm glad that she's carrying over, and I am kind of hoping that um with this postponing of season 6, it can um the original plans for Eva can be extended, if you get what I mean. Like if she was supposed to be written out in the final episode of season 6 originally, hopefully this the fact that they now have to postpone those episodes until season 7 means that her time can extend in the show, because I really do love her as a villain. She's very interesting, and she's just an amazing character. And that suit, oi, yeah, it was a really good finale, though. I just really loved the fight. I loved some of the visuals as well. There was like a page turn as well, I think, to transition from one scene to another, from Eva encountering Barry to Team Flash taking on her new recruits. I really like that, and of course the split screen was a really nice touch as well. But yeah, Nash as well. He's still seeing Harry as well. So that's because he lectured him about what he lectured Nash regarding his choice to take Joseph and disappear with him. When Singh gave Barry the ultimatum, you can hand Carver to us and we'll let Iris go. And there we go, like, you had Barry hesitant about what do I do. And even though I first thought that Nash kind of mucked up, because the goal is to get Iris out. Iris is his home. And we want Barry to achieve that goal. He had a really good point regarding what would Iris say if she found out you traded one life for hers, and that's a really good point. I think Iris would be very displeased with what Barry had done, and I think Nash really brought up a really good point there, because whilst Iris is his home and he'll do like anything to get Iris back, you have to remember that humanity side of things. And I think Iris would argue that, like, trading in one life for another, not really a good idea, is it? So yeah, but no, I really loved this finale. It was really good, tense. The action was pretty good, and it left you on a kind of a resolve. I mean, I'm sure Katie was written like originally she was to be written out by the end of for the rest of the season. So originally we wouldn't see her until season 7 anyway. So we kind of wrapped up things with her story in this episode for this season. Joe came out of witness protection, and we are left with this mystique with Iris, and now Sue's a target. She's been framed for the murder of Joseph. Not just that, but Eva now, like, she's ascended. Her character has ascended. She's achieved her goal in getting rid of Joseph. McCulloch is hers once more. And I also like the fact that we got a bit of backstory to... I had assumptions that the particle accelerator was responsible for, but we actually got to see that we actually got to see that visually. So, yeah, that was a nice little touch there. But it was really good. I loved this finale so much, and like I said, even though it doesn't carry like the weight that normal finales, you can't really fault that, because it wasn't like this decision to make this episode the finale was a choice. Sadly, the world's going through a very difficult period, and so they had to make this the impromptu finale. But even so, like I said, like, with what they were given, they did pretty good. So yeah, I liked how this finale went by, but it was a very fascinating finale, and like I said, the action was good. Bringing Sue back into the fold was amazing. Um, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with season 7. So yeah, it should be very, very interesting. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check the videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Me Defeated channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!